All right, so this is our bell work for today. We're working on 1 and 2 step equations. Working on 1 and 2 step equations. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna, the first 3 are just 1 steps, and the last 4 or the last 3 are 2 step equations. All right, it is super simple to answer these. All you have to do is you're doing PEMDAS backwards, which is our SADMIP. So when you're trying to solve for a variable, you're undoing addition and subtraction first, and then you move on to division or multiplication, and then finally you undo your exponents and then your parentheses. All right, so we'll go ahead and answer these questions. All right, so for number 1, I see that -10 is being added to my x, so I will actually do the inverse operation, which is adding 10. And if I do that to the left side, I have to do it to the right side. Well, a number plus its opposite is always 0, so I just have x equals 18 plus 10, which is 28. All right. Moving on to number 2, I have 3x equals -153. Well, 3x, I don't see an operation symbol, and if you don't see an operation symbol, that automatically means that it's going to be multiplication. All right, so if I see that 3x or x is being multiplied by 3, I need to move that 3 away from the x, so I will divide both sides by 3. So my x is going to be equal to -153 divided by 3, which is -51. Number 3, we actually have a negative x, and if you want to easily see what's going on, you can just do keep change to get rid of that subtraction. So this is what I really have going on. 29 is being added to -x. So I need to do the inverse of addition, which is subtraction. So I'll subtract 29. If I subtract it from the left, I have to subtract it from the right. So I've got -x is equal to -21. So positive x must equal positive 21. Number 4, remember we move back to that SADMIP. So the first thing you need to do is undo addition or subtraction. Well, I see that 7 is being added on to my x term. So I'm going to do the inverse of addition, which is subtraction. I'm going to subtract 7 from both sides. So I've got -5x equals -45. My last step is to divide both sides by -5. So x is equal to +9. Number 5, I'm going to undo addition or subtraction. So I see I'm subtracting by 28, and since I'm subtracting by 28, I'll add 28 to both sides, and so I've got 2/3 x equals 74. The last step, I will divide both sides by 2/3, which is just the same as multiplying both sides by 3/2. And I know that 74 times 3 is 222, and then I'll have a 2 in the denominator, and that 222 divided by 2 is 111. So my x is equal to 111. And then finally, number 6, let me take this off. Well, same thing. All right, so number 6, I'll go ahead and subtract 81 from both sides. So I have -4/7 x equals -60. I'll multiply both sides by the inverse or by the reciprocal of that fraction, which is -7/4. And I'll find that x is equal to, and that is my 15, x is equal to 105. And that is it for our bell work for today. Thank you.